I'm Marie Hampton in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm originally from New Zealand. And today we do on a Friday, we do half our Zoom testimonial. And we have got the greatest guy here. If you were to look up the dictionary for the meaning of happy, you would see a picture of Sonny. I tell you what, you can never talk to him at a conference because he's just a magnet, people everywhere. So we're just so grateful he's giving us his time today, right, to share his story. I didn't know Sonny before Life Vantage, successful oil man, but I'm sure he was always pretty happy. But with Life Vantage, I know he's really, really happy. So, Sonny, thank you for taking your time. We just can't wait to hear your story. We're all going to learn something and pass this around for sure. So, thank you for being here.
Actually, I need to thank you guys. It makes my day to get on something like this and see some beautiful faces, happy faces, and to see people with the same vision and the same goals and objectives that we have. Okay. Tell you a little bit about me and then talk a little bit about the company and where we're going and why I'm happy. I mean, uh, again, my name is Sonny Belanger. I am from Louisiana. I live in a little town of Covington, Louisiana, which is right outside of the great state of New Orleans. And been here basically in Louisiana all my life. I'm married. I've been married to the same woman in October, it's going to be 47 years. I know it's hard to believe, but there's a great woman out there that has put up with me for 47 years. She's given me two beautiful children. I have a son that's almost 47 and a daughter that's about to hit 40. Man, I'm old. The only reason I know I'm old is because of my kids, because of their age, because I feel fantastic and all. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've never been involved with anything like this before. As Marie mentioned, I was in the oil field. I'm not trying to brag, but I owned an oil field company. And we made a lot of money, but I had no life. And when I say no life whatsoever, owning a company, I didn't own the company, it owned me. So I was working all the time, but I provided a great life for my family financially. And I thought that's what a man did. But I missed my children growing up. My wife was basically a single mom. And she single-handedly basically raised two of the most amazing kids a man can ask for. You know, sometimes I think back about it and maybe it was good that I was working so much because she did an amazing job. I probably would have screwed my kids up, you know, they'd probably be crazy or something, you know, but she did an amazing, amazing job. So as I got later in life, working all the time, I realized what I missed in life. My children growing up, their first words, first talking. So I got approached with Life Vantage about 12 years ago. And a guy named Fred Graves is a guy that introduced me to this. And I watched the video that most of you did and was very impressed with the company and the products and everything sounded good, but it was that stigma of that network marketing thing, that pyramid thing. I basically knew people that got involved with some of these things. Some of them had horror stories and some of them said it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I knew there had to be a way to do it, but I wasn't quite sure. You have to excuse me, I have a little dry throat. I've been doing a lot of Zooms, but I knew there was a way to do this. So we got involved. And to be honest with you, with right at 2 years, we were making enough money to where I got rid of my all field company. I became full-time with Life Vantage. Well, I'm not going to say full-time with Life Vantage, part-time Life Vantage. and full-time professional grandpa. I'm a professional papa. I have 6 of the most amazing grandkids. You know, I'm so very thankful for my family. So, guys, that is one of the big reasons why I enjoy this, because of what it's given me. It's still giving me the money that we need to support ourselves, but the time freedom. And as I'm going to talk to you about the relationships that we have built. LifeVantage, what I understand, I've never been with another company, but what I understand about it, it's very different from other companies because of the culture that we have. Maria and me were talking a little bit about it before, you know, the relationships, how it doesn't matter who you are, we're going to help you. I'm going to help everybody. I want to meet you. We're basically a leadership development company, and we're out here trying to help as many people in this world to be happy, to get what they want out of life. You know, we all have different reasons why we're doing this. Some people do it for the money. Some people are doing it for the products. Some people just want to be part of something that's amazing, part of something that's changing the world. And I think that's what we have here at LifeVantage. And I know we've only just begun with this thing. You know, I've been in 12 years, and I tell you, I signed up to be with this company. They told me if I did this, they would do this, this, and this for me. And to be honest with you, LifeVantage has always gone above and beyond what they promised. We were in this thing for about 3.5 years, and we went to one of our elite academies. And while we were in there, we didn't know anything about it, but they said they had a special announcement. They said, when we call your name, come up to the stage. So we started going up there one by one. It was 54 of us. And they called our name and they gave us an envelope and they said, don't open it until everybody's up here. And if you know me, I snuck in the back and I opened it, but don't tell nobody. That's our secret. But anyway, they got 54 of us up there. They said, open your thing. And we opened it up. And it was the title to a brand new Jeep. Okay. No other company in the world had ever done this. But they gave us the title and we got to pick out what color, what kind of Jeep we wanted and everything else. And that was just, it was amazing. It was unbelievable to think that this company would do that for us. Again, we'd had no idea what the, and then to receive those Jeeps, the next Elite Academy, and to be in Denver and to have 54 Jeeps on Sunday, just take off and go in the mountains. It was amazing. We had a great time. But that's where this company is going. You know, I look at what we're doing, the great thing, the people that we're helping, not only with their health, their wealth, but, you know, a few years ago, we got invited to an event with John Maxwell. And if you don't know who John Maxwell is, you need to look this guy up. And basically, this guy gives advice to presidents, kings. He's known all over the world, the top authors in the world. And to hear him say that he was looking for a company to put his name behind, and he picked LifeVantage out of all the network marketing companies in the world. And then you got a guy like Eric Worre, who, you know, is the network marketing guru. I mean, who knows more than Eric Worre? Who doesn't know every company, who's visited every company, blah, blah, blah. And to hear him on our stage say, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack from other companies, but out of all the network marketing companies in the world, you guys have the best products and you guys have it together and you guys are going to be the company that's going to be the next unbelievable company. Okay. And then to not only does he say that, but you look at some of the actions. His son, Taylor Worre, is on our corporate staff. Eric Worre's mom is a distributor in this company. Okay, guys, that's the kind of stuff that you can't make up. You can't make up. So again, I told you, we talk a little bit about what LifeVantage has done for me, and the money, the lifestyle. But I'm going to tell you, probably the most important thing that I've gotten out of this is the relationships, the friendships. I mean, you guys heard last week from Greg Deeker talking about horses and dogs and stuff like that. But I didn't know Greg Deeker before this, and now he's become one of my best friends in the world. Greg and I have traveled the world together telling people about LifeVantage. And it's these relationships that just make me a better person. And to know that we're on a journey together and we're helping so many people. You know, I was told it doesn't matter what rank you are, where you're at, to always savor this journey, to remember where you were, what you did at this point. And guys, that has been so true. In the very beginning, when I signed up, again, remember, I had never done network marketing before. And when I got involved, I had people from different states, even different countries. Well, not in the very beginning, but different states asking me if I would go do a meeting for them. And I'd take off, I'd fly there, I'd do a meeting for them. I met more people and did this for 2 or 3 months. And my upline came up to me and said, Sonny, it's good what you're doing, but you need to basically concentrate on your own people, your business, your downline. You know, that's the one that you want to be them. And I said, look, I think I do, but I love to travel. I love to meet people. And I absolutely love to help people. So I continued to do that. And it was about 6 months later, both of them, Fred Graves and Brandon Cunningham, who had talked to me about that, came up to me and apologized and said, Sonny, you probably have more friends and more great relationships with people in LifeVantage than anybody else in this company. And it's because that's just me. I just love meeting people. More than that, I love helping people. And guys, that's what this is all about. The more people I help in life get what they want, the more I get. Okay. I remember telling my wife, I'm going to get involved with this thing and I'm going to do my traveling and stuff. And give me a couple of years, 3 or 4 years. And when I'm making, and I told her at that time, this was 12 years ago, when I start making $20,000 a month, well, I'm going to back off and I'm going to spend more time at home. Well, we did that within about 3 years. And guys, I'm wide open right now because it's not a money thing. It's about helping people. It's about the relationships. It's about our culture. It's just about the appreciation that I have for this company. You know, we've got to meet some top distributors, some brand new distributors. We've got to become friends with the corporate staff. And just knowing what that has done for me and for my family is unbelievable. Is unbelievable. And then when I just think about LifeVantage, what they're doing, we're a publicly traded company. And obviously they're doing well. We're debt free. Not many companies can say that. But one of the things I really appreciate is the legacy of this company. Once a year we go in Mexico and we build houses. We've been to the Philippines and with the CLEP and children that have had diseases, went out there and paid for thousands of surgeries. Had to experience some of this myself. A few years back, we had a bad hurricane hit Louisiana, and a lot of our distributors lost their homes and got flooded out. And me and Tori Hill decided we were going to put together a team and we were going to go help them and we were going to ask for donations. And within a week, LifeVantage jumped on board. They opened up an account. Distributors started donating money. They started calling me, how can we help? How can we help? And we wound up with a surplus of money. We went out there and not only financially, but physically help people rebuild their houses, clean their houses, get the water out. Some of them were completely remodeled jobs. Basically all from Life Vantage. Okay. And not only did we help our distributors, but we helped some of their neighbors, you know, because we had a surplus. And that's the kind of company that we have here. Okay. Um, Again, the relationships, and to know that this company stands behind you 100,000%. You know, I'm privileged, and again, I thank Marie for inviting me. I'm privileged to do these Zooms, and I've been privileged to travel probably to almost every state and to different countries. A couple of years ago, after the storm in the Dominican Republic, I was able to go out there with Justin Rhodes, and we spent a week out there helping them, doing meetings and stuff. And that's the things that I appreciate about Life Vantage. Guys, we have a product that nobody else in the world has. We're changing lives with our product. And basically, I look at it as an obligation or a duty. I mean, I would feel guilty if I wasn't going and sharing this with as many people as I could. Okay. I'm being very honest with you. I would feel guilty because this is that good. Okay. Again, different phases of when I say good, the product is helping people, the business is helping people, our culture is changing people. Okay. We've become a leadership development company. Okay. And they're paying us to do it. Okay. They're paying us good money to do this. Again, guys, when I first got involved, I had no life. I missed my children growing up. I made good money, but I have Life Vantage to thank that now I'm meeting a lot of different people. I without a doubt, and I know there's a few people that would say no, I without a doubt have become the best grandpa in the world. My grandkids get all of my time, whatever they want. I mean, they know. My grandson, 7-year-old, was talking to his mom the other day, and he was talking about his grandmas and grandpas. And he said, whenever he calls my wife, she always says, maybe so. And the other grandpa always tells him, no, I don't have time. I'm working too much. And they said, Papa Sonny says yes every time. Every time he says yes. And to have your grandson think that of you is amazing. And I hope all of my grandkids do. But it's because of this that I'm able to do that. And I'm going to put this out to you. And this is how I kind of connect with Marie and a lot of people. Guys, anything I can ever do to help any of you, she has my number. Call me. We'll work something out. Because that's what this is all about. And I hope all of you realize that. Okay. Everybody wants to get to Pro 10, and I do too. Okay. And one day it's going to happen. But again, what I've always learned is to savor this journey. It doesn't matter where you're at. Okay. Whatever you want out of this company, if you want Pro 10, Pro 9, whatever you want, you know, financially or relationship wise or whatever you want, you will get it. Okay. Now, how long it takes you to get there, that's completely up to you. I wanted it bad, so we really made a hard run, and we're still doing that. We're still doing that. But know everyone on this call, you are going to get what you want because this company is growing by leaps and bounds. Okay. The relationships that we've got. So I haven't had a real job in 9.5 years. Okay. Now, guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you because I don't have filters, and you're gonna know if you know me, you know I'm always going to talk like this. In the very beginning, I was the most underpaid person in the world. All the hours and the people I was talking to, the traveling, when I would look at what my check would be all the time, I mean, I wasn't even getting minimum wage. I might have been getting 25 cents an hour, but I kept doing it. And how can I put this? Now I'm probably one of the most grossly overpaid people in the world for what I do. Okay. Imagine, again, imagine a life where you're making money and you do something that you love. Imagine, imagine never knowing if you're on vacation or if you're working. It's all the same. Imagine not knowing if it's Friday or if it's Sunday. The days just, it doesn't matter. That's the opportunity that all of you have. And I, again, I wish the best for all of you. I'm here to help. This whole company is here to help. We're doing a lot of things. In fact, next week I'm flying out to Salt Lake City. We're doing a little flying in thing over there. They're inviting about 100 distributors there, and they've asked me to be one of the speakers, to be on the board, to help get this thing going. But once a month, the second weekend of the month, we're gonna fly in on Fridays, and we're gonna have a training on Saturday. So again, this is just some of the things that Life Energy is doing. Marie, thank you so much for inviting me here. Guys, we could sit here and talk all day because this thing is that good, okay? What we have to offer people, okay? But I know I want to respect everybody's time. So I'm going to turn it back over to her. But if anybody has any questions they want to ask, feel free to ask, and I'll try my best to answer.
Thank you, Sonny. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness. Love it. I have one question before you go. Sonny,
Okay.
I'd really never heard about legacy companies. I had no idea what a legacy company was until LifeVantage. I'd been in other network marketing companies, knew other people, but no one ever shared a legacy company. So we've probably got some new people, and this is going to go out to new people. What does that mean exactly? How can it help us?
Well, basically, we're not just out this. We're all trying to make a good living, okay, and we're doing that. The company does well, but again, being publicly traded, we go out and we help underprivileged people. We have something that we're building that's not only going to help us individually, but it's going to help people all over the world. We have a human resources department that, Ms. Osborne, that basically looks for organizations or people that need our help. Okay. And we all get to participate in that, whether we want to participate financially. We actually want to I've been able to go to Mexico. I've been able to go to Hawaii, to the Philippines, and just work and help build schools, and Puerto Rico, help people out. That's what LifeVantage is about. We have a program to give out Jeeps. And guys, when we got those Jeeps, I appreciate it so much, because that's not what I signed up. It was just something extra to LifeVantage. But basically, what we understand now, that the reason we got a Jeep is because a Jeep symbolizes a vehicle that can go anywhere or do anything. And basically, that's what this company is, okay? Yeah, we have the greatest products in the world, but we're out there trying to help other people. We're going to be able to go here, go there. Nothing's going to stop us from becoming what Marie talked about, a legacy that people are going to know about us. Again, not just our products, not just our people, but what our company stands for and what we do. And that's why we got guys like John Maxwell that recognizes us, Eric Worre, and some of the top leaders in the world see what we have. And we're just not a company out there pushing products and helping people make money. We're much more than that. So I hope that helps, Marie.
It does. It does. It's just a beautiful thing to be a part of, isn't it?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
And we all do it together. No one's left behind.
Never.
Well, thank you, Sonny. So appreciate you, and we shall be in touch for sure. You have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, guys. Look forward to seeing all. Hopefully, we can see you guys at convention. If not, somewhere's down the road. I know it's tough right now with this COVID stuff, but there's nothing like meeting in person. And I'm look forward to getting my big hug from each and every one of you individually. All right, guys.